Uganda has one of the highest orphan rates worldwide, and more than half of children never complete primary school. In 2009, I went on a mission trip to Uganda with my church, Journeys Crossing. I saw needs beyond most of our American comprehension that I felt should be addressed. A simple primary education, learning how to read and write, affords one many opportunities in society that otherwise aren't attainable. These children could get a job at a restaurant or tourist destination in town simply by the fact they know English. I founded Rukundo International in order to reach children at a young age and minister to them in a holistic approach, intellectually, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. At Rukundo International Primary School, we plan to accept the most vulnerable children from the community. Children who have lost one or both parents, or children who otherwise have no hope of attending primary school. When Joshua was introduced to us, we knew that he spoke English very well. Joshua's family was once pretty well off. He had a mother and a father. The children attended a private school, but when his parents passed away, his life soon unraveled, and he was sent to the rural village to live with his aging grandmother. Normally, you're accustomed to seeing a small seating area, maybe one chair, one small couch, but in Joshua's home, there was nothing. For 2 weeks, the only thing that these boys and their sister had eaten were leaves from their potato plants. And I said to our board chairperson, that is the poorest family I've ever visited. And she said, they're on every corner. And we just want to be able to help more students just like him. We currently have 13 students. They are enrolled in primary, secondary, vocational, and university through our program. They also have supplemental training, such as computer training, Bible study, that they participate in as a group. We've installed 2 water sources at rural primary schools, benefiting over 1,500 students. We also have a girls empowerment program. They learn about HIV awareness and prevention, STD prevention. In 2014 and 2015, we held a vacation Bible school where we installed clean water sources. And as a result, we had the camps focus on clean water practices and basic hygiene. They get to interact with people outside their culture. They also get to hone their English skills a little better. Joshua and his brother are now enrolled back in private school, and they're part of our Rukundo International Scholars Program. We are taking supplemental food and supplies to his grandmother and his sister on a quarterly basis so that they have the means to survive while the boys are at school. Even in the presence of material poverty, there is so much joy. So many of my team members come back changed. There are students in Kabale desperate for an education. They are lining up, waiting for the services that Rukundo will provide.
In order to run Rukundo Primary School for 1 year, it just takes 100 donors giving $1 a day. This covers all of the costs of the students' food and uniforms, the garden, staff, the counselors, and pastors. You can meet the needs of a student who otherwise has very little hope.
We are so excited to think about raising world changers. They've had first-class education to prepare them for what lies ahead and all of the tools that they need to get there.
Visit rukundointernational.org to donate today and help us open our doors in January 2017.